My name is Jim Thomas, and welcome to the Fitness Management Update. Our topic today is email marketing tips for your gym. Now, there's several email marketing platforms out there. We happen to use Constant Contact. I know MailChimp's another popular one. Perhaps a lot of your softwares you use for your clubs may have some of that. But make sure that you're doing an email marketing newsletter. And we want to talk about some of the things here that can help make this a success for you. Now, when you send out this newsletter, from a mindset standpoint, when you put this together, make it personal, and you want to have a desire to serve. So when you're putting out content, it's like you're talking to each person one-on-one, and you want to help them get the desired results they're looking for. It's not the mindset that, hey, we're going to send this thing out at, hey, here's what we've got. Make it personal. Make it like you're talking to a single person. Make it like you're talking to your very best friend, trying to help them get results. This is not a whole lot different than how you would handle an individual that came inside your gym. Write it from that perspective. Put it together from that perspective. On your headline, make sure it's relevant, to the email copy. Okay, and give headlines that are going to make some sense and are going to get people to want to respond. How to keep your New Year's resolution. Would probably be a good one. For many of your clients that are going to be getting your email. When you're sending your emails out, there's a lot of ways you can do this. This is one of the big keys to this is segment your list. Now, in most cases, we're going to recommend segmenting your list in the following way. Current members, they're going to get a certain email. Your alumni, your former members, they're going to get a certain email because, we want to treat these former members, we want to treat your alumni, same way, your college or university, treats you as an alumni, and then miss sales. And you can have other, segmented list if it's, pre-postnatal folks, if it's, some kind of weight loss folks, if it's folks that are doing endurance events. You can even break it down even further if you chose to. But in most cases, we're looking at current members, alumni, and missed sales. So you're talking directly to a certain segmentation of the population that you're working with. And then finally, be consistent in this. There's generally, four areas of action that we look at. We can do nothing, we can be in retreat, we can be normal, and we can take massive action. And, the answer, of course, to everything is taking massive action because the world doesn't pay attention to normal or retreat or do nothing, certainly. But the message here is be consistent in your delivery. The reason I bring that up is what happens is too many people is they go into retreat. They'll do this for a while and then they'll quit doing it. They'll back up. They say, well, I'm not getting results. Well, the truth is if you don't do it, that's the one time we can absolutely guarantee your result. So make sure you're getting out that regular email newsletter. I would suggest at least once a month, perhaps even twice a month. My name is Jim Thomas, and this has been the Fitness Management Update.